Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and thank you so much for tuning in today. So here on my channel, I do mostly activewear review hauls, which is exactly what I have for you guys today. This is going to be a haul from Paragon's newest launch. This collection does come out September 17th. I will have all the details for this collection listed in the description down below. But in the meanwhile, we're going to go over all of these pieces. I try to get a little bit of everything and a variety of colors for you guys. So I feel like these colors are definitely fitting coming from an Alaskan over here. So what we're gonna do is go over all these pieces individually and then we'll move on to the try on portion of this haul. But before we get into that, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel yet and you do like content like this, please consider hitting that subscribe button as it really does help me out. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and as always, leave in the comments down below which one of these pieces is your favorite. And if you have not checked me out on Instagram or TikTok, I do post more content on there. I don't just do YouTube videos. So if you're interested, be sure to go check those out. I'll have them linked down below. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I had to bring my phone out because this is kind of a lot to go over, and which, by the way, this outfit I'm currently wearing is from their Court collection, which was the collection before this collection. I did do a full review on this whole collection, so if you did want to check that out, I will go ahead and have that listed in the description below as well. But let's go ahead and move on to these items. So there is quite a few colors in this launch. They're all more earthy tones, except for this blue one, but I mean, if you guys are new here, I think I probably pick up blue in every single launch that Paragon has because I think it is just such a flattering color. I actually got two blues in this one. So we'll go ahead and start out with this one. This is their, which by the way, all of the fabric in this collection is their Veluna fabric, which is buttery smooth and super flattering. So just a heads up, this is all Veluna for this launch. This past launch was Rec Stretch. So this is their Veluna Essential Bralette. So I've got a few of these bralettes before in the past. I absolutely love them. I think they're extremely flattering, super basic, not super big, and this color, if I had to say my favorite color in this entire launch, it is this one. And I feel like it's a favorite among the majority of us because it's just so beautiful. This is like my favorite color is like a mint color, kind of like my phone, but also if I had to put another color on the same scale, it's literally this color in a nutshell. So beautiful. The matching bottoms that I got to this. So this is a new legging from them, actually kind of like a remake of another legging, which is also in here. This is the Veluna Icon Sculpt Seam Plus legging. So these are absolutely beautiful. What I really love is the two stitch detailing. Not only is it in the front as a V, but we also have it in the back with our beautiful scrunch here. And as you can see, the two seams here. And I love Paragon's logoing. I've always said this and I will say it again. It is so minimal. And that is just what I love from a brand. I don't like overly big brands. So thank you, Paragon, for always staying true to that. But also to add, Paragon's scrunch is just top notch, my favorite out of any activewear brand when it comes to a scrunch that isn't like overly in your booty, but it's just in your booty enough to make it pop with some glute separation. So next outfit, we have the exact same bra in this beautiful blue color, but for the leggings with this bra, these are the original Sculpt Seam legging. I have a ton of these Sculpt Seam Plus leggings, which if I had to choose, they're my favorite. I really love how you have more of an aggressive scrunch with the Sculpt Seam Plus versus just the standard Sculpt Seam, which if I had to show you guys the difference and I compare these two, I do prefer the Sculpt Seam Plus, but you can kind of see even just side by side, we have more of a scrunch with the Sculpt Seam Plus than just the standard original Sculpt Seam. So if you're looking for something that isn't going to be an aggressive scrunch, I would say probably get these, but if you want that scrunch, make sure you get the Sculpt Seam Plus. Now, in the Icon leggings, I don't think it comes in every color, but it comes in the majority of colors. So if you find one and you like it, I would recommend picking it up. But if I show you here, we got a little bit of a scrunch, and we do not have the double stitch here. It is just the single stitch in the front and the back. And also to add, if you're new to Paragon, none of the leggings or the shorts, which this collection has no shorts, it's strictly leggings, have no front seam. So no darted camel toe over here. So this is in the color River, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is in the color Ivy. So that is it for this style. Now, I did already wear this set to the gym. These stayed up really, really well. Honestly, I wore this set here, which is the exact same leggings here. And I feel like in the non-sculpt seam plush, just the original sculpt seam, I honestly could have sized down to an extra small. I'll show you guys that in a second, so we'll come back to that. But this is a new item from them. This is their corset bra. So this is in the color Rose, which I think this is such a flattering color, which is why I decided to get it. Now, what we have here, just a couple of molded cups with removable cup pads. And we have the seam right here in the middle. And not only do you have the seam on here, but you also have the seam on the inside as well. Really love that it's a racer back. I feel like racer backs are very flattering. And then just the matching leggings to go with it, which these are just these original sculpt seams. Then I ended up getting the exact same top in this color. This color is called Stampede. Now, I was assuming it was going to be more of like a maroon brown, but I was wrong. It's like a muted espresso, I guess you could say. Absolutely beautiful though, not even mad about it. I love muted tones like this. So exact same color, and I did get this in just the original sculpt seam. And also, if you guys have not tried on their leggings before, all these leggings I believe are 25-inch inseam, and they're very, very stretchy. So you got a lot of playroom with these. Even if you're a little bit on the taller side, I'm 5'3", they hit me right at my ankle. But like I said, they have a lot of stretch. So if you're a little bit taller than what I am, you could definitely do a little bit of stretching. Now, this bra is new, and I tried it on prior to this video, and I absolutely love it, but we'll go over that in just a second. So this bra is new. This is the Reluna Icon Sculpt Seat Bra. Now this, oh, what color? This is in the color Breeze, which is the lighter blue out of the blues. And this bra only comes in this color and black. I'm not really sure why they only chose these two colors. I feel like this would have been very flattering in all the other colors. I actually, out of all the bras, if you want something that's more supportive, I definitely liked this bra. But if you want something that's a little bit more minimal, this bra would be next. But this bra, what I really like about this one is if you have a larger chest, the cup pads are like built, it's a molded cup pad. So you don't have the removable cup pads, you don't have the cup pad linings. It is very supportive. The straps are strappy. Like, look at the back of this. Look how cute that is. And all of these are also adjustable. That way you can fit it to your liking on if you do want something that's gonna be a little bit more snug or a little bit more loose. Now the straps, it is a double strap, and they are a little bit on the thinner side. So if you don't like thin straps, this may not be for you, but I didn't find it to be any sort of bothersome, but I also have not worked out on it. And then the leggings to go with it, I did just get the Icon leggings because I like them a lot. And they did come in this color, so I figured I would just go ahead and get a matching set. So once again with the double line. Now I'm gonna do some color comparisons for you guys in case you do have some Paragon items already. That way you can see if you're going to have a color that's gonna be close to what you already have or if it is gonna be different. So we'll go over a few of these. Number one, this one is from the Flora launch. I don't remember any of these colors off the top of my head, but this was the blue from the Flora launch. So I figured this would be a pretty close blue to this one to be able to show you guys for comparison. So Flora launch, newest launch. You can see this has more of like a baby blue in it and not so much of a grayish undertone. It is much brighter than this one here. This one we have a lot of gray and darker blue. Now, if I was to have another color to compare as well, these shorts were from the Candyland launch. So this is also in the Rec Stretch material, but this is probably the most similar. But once again, this is a much brighter blue and this one's a little bit more muted. So if I had to say a description on how this new color Breeze is in the middle, Flora launch, Candyland launch, and so it's kind of like an in-between blue compared to these leggings. So it's definitely different. Another potential one that I grabbed, this is from the Heatwave collection, but this is still a more purpley blue than this blue, but you can see it's still pretty close. This one was in the rib material though, so it is a little bit different than this one here. But for comparison's sake, I figured these would be the most comparable colors to this new color Breeze here. Now, Stampede. Stampede, like I said, is more of a brown than it is like a burgundy. So I figured I would grab Walnuts because walnut is the brown that they have in stock usually for their core collections. So this is still Rec Stretch material compared to Reluna, but if you wanted comparisons. So for any of you who wear Lululemon out there, the best comparison I can give you is espresso versus Java. So the new ones have more of a darker undertone, and this color has more of a lighter undertone. So if I put them kind of close together here, you can see the difference here. So if you like something that's a little bit darker, I'm more of like an espresso girly myself, this would be your go-to for sure. Lastly, for the colored comparisons, I don't have anything that I can compare to the Rose or the Ivy, but I do have something I can compare to a River. So this is from the Solstice launch, which was a few months ago at this point, but I figured that would be the closest comparison to River. I do have a ring light here, so it's kind of making it look really bright. Let me pull it back a little here. So you can see this blue is more of a darker blue than this blue. So definitely leaning more towards the darker colors in this launch. You know, we're coming into fall, so I feel it's definitely appropriate. And also another thing I'll mention, which will go more into testing when we try these guys on, but I've noticed that we do not have the issues with the sheerness with any of these colors. So if that's been an issue for you in the past with Paragon, you're safe with any of these colors. And now that I'm done talking about all of these, let's go ahead and try these on. All right, so here we have set number one. So like I said, this is my favorite set out of the entire collection, so I had to start with it. This is in the color Ivy, both size small for the top and bottom. This bralette that they have is probably one of my top 3 favorites that Paragon has put out for a bra. Whether you are a little bit more on the busty side or on the smaller side, of course, if you're on the more busty side, you're gonna have a little bit more showing, but I really like this look, so that's just my personal opinion. But I feel like it's really flattering for so many different types of body types, and the straps are extremely comfortable and they are adjustable as well. So if you wanted a little bit on the tighter side to really kind of pull you up, you certainly can. But if you need a little more room, then you could always loosen it up. And I really like the way that it does hit me right under the bust line. Removable cup pads in every single bra. Now we have to talk about these leggings. These leggings, they're so amazing. So here we are with the double lines here, or the double seams, I should say, and very flattering, like no camel toe, which by the way, Paragon did come out with sets of underwear not that long ago, and they come in 3 different colors. They sold out very quick. That is what I'm wearing, and I actually just got a notification right before filming this video that they're about to come back into stock. So if you guys are looking for a seamless thong that is a camel toe proof thong, be sure to stock it on Paragon's website because you will not be disappointed. But okay, back onto this video now that I had to make that point really quick because they were sold out for literally months. Okay, so camel toe free. We do come up just above the belly button and it hits good here at the hips and just so comfortable. From the side here, we have a lot of definition, and I really love the way that these seams do hit on the hips here. And from the back, the nice aggressive scrunch here. This is the Sculpt Seam Plus, which are my favorite. So I'll kind of show you from this angle here. A little bit more this way. But if I bend over here, you can see we don't have any sheerness whatsoever. So here is the Ivy set. Okay, so I love a good blue, and I feel like Paragon nails this every single time. So this, once again, is the exact same top except different leggings. These are just the original Sculpt Seam leggings, so we don't have the double seam here, just the single. Now, I do prefer the other ones, but these ones, they did not have this color in the new Icon leggings, and they also didn't have this color or this color. So they did have, I think, 5 different colors of the Icons, but of these 3 that I chose, it wasn't available. So I did just go ahead and get the original Sculpt Seam, which they're still top notch, but I do have a preference of the other one. So I won't go over the top too much, seeing as I did just show it with the other one, but they do fit the exact same, even knowing the colors are different. So just something to mention. And I don't even know if I showed it before, but from the side profile here, it is a good side profile. This is like small, and they do fit really well in here. And I do have to adjust the straps up decently high just because I do like this to kind of be more like supported instead of down lower. Now if we come on to the leggings here, we do have the band up top that fits the exact same. What I really love about Paragon is that they do not have like any compression here. They're very comfortable and very like movable in these leggings. And I know sometimes people say that they have to pull up their leggings, and honestly, if you get the right size that fits you based on the sizing chart, you won't have any issues with these sliding. Just make sure you get the right size and they're gonna be snatched and they're gonna stay on you. So just a piece of advice. Now back to the leggings themselves. So no front seam, and from the side, really nice on the glutes. The only thing is that you do not have the aggressive scrunch back. I don't even know if I'd call it aggressive. Other brands definitely have more aggressive scrunches, but for being a nonchalant scrunch, I guess is what I'll call it, it still obviously looks great. So just on this side, straight on, and then this side here, these are not sheer at all, so you won't have to worry about that with this color. And I don't know if I showed you guys with the other ones, but so you can see where they hit me on my ankles. Like I said, 25-inch inseam, and I really like the way that they hit me, and I'm 5'3". And if you did want to do some mix and matching with these colors, I feel like this blue would probably pair best with the ivy. So we have a little bit of blue and green action here. Or if you want to go for kind of like a two-tone, then I would say to go for this color Breeze. That way you have a lighter versus darker. So just a couple options. If you do like to mix and match colors, I'm just a matching set girly, so that's why I did go ahead and get all matching sets. Okay, next up we have the corset bra. Now these leggings are the exact same leggings as these blues and the brown ones here. So just a heads up, I will put them on just so that you can see the colors, but main focus here is the bra. This is also in a size small, and I love the detailing of it being a racer back. So I'll show you guys that. I love a good racer back where you can really show off your back gains. Now, I love the fact that it dips here. I think it's very flattering. However, the only thing I don't really love about this bra is the fact that they've decided to put this kind of detailing right here. I feel like if they would have left it open or maybe even brought the detailing up a little bit, it would have made the shape a little bit better. But like from the side, you can see it kind of points. And this is coming from somebody who has a little bit of a larger chest. If you are a little bit smaller, I don't think the cups would really fit as well because they are kind of already shaped to be filled, I guess you can say. So just something to keep in mind with how it's going to fit. It obviously gives a good cleavage moment and looks nice, but from this detailing, I'm not really the biggest fan. You have a little bit of side boob, so just account for that. If I show you guys the detailing here, it does kind of come down and meet into this back piece, which I do like this detailing. But if you are interested in this bra, I will note that when the straps do come up and over, it's not tight. It's actually really comfortable. I wore this on a full shoulder tricep day, and I really didn't have to do any adjustments except for maybe like fixing this a little bit here. Other than that, everything else stayed put really nice. Okay, so up close here, we do have this detailing right here, which goes all the way around and up. It's not a Y or anything, it's just stitching. And then the stitching here, and then it just comes straight up and over the back. This band is comfortable. It really kind of holds you up, doesn't dig at all. And with the leggings, I'll show you guys these up close a little bit, but basically the exact same leggings as the blue ones before. Squat testing, you're not going to see any bit of sheerness, especially because this is a nice dark color here. Okay, so here is the color Stampede. Now I'm not going to go over this one in too much detail because it is the exact same top and bottoms that I was just wearing in the different color, which like I said is more of like a espresso color from Lululemon, if you guys are familiar with that, which I have so many things in this type of color because I think it is just so flattering on the skin. So I'll just kind of show you a little close-up detailing here. So the bra does fit the exact same way as the other bra. Size small, leggings fit the exact same way as well, but just figured I would kind of show you how this color does look on my specific skin tone if you guys were interested in that. But if I had to say any color that this launch came out with, it's more like a muted color. I love this color. However, I will note that the bralette and the Icon leggings both do not come in this color. So if you did like this color, you do have to get it in this variation. Potentially the flares, they are bringing back flares this launch once again, but last launch was the Rec Stretch. This launch is going to be the Ray Luna, which the last time they had the Ray Luna flares in a 31 inch, which now they have a 31 inch and a 34 inch for the taller girlies, was the Flora launch. So I didn't end up picking up any flares in this collection because I just kind of wanted more leggings. But if you guys are interested in seeing how the Ray Luna flares in a 31 inch do fit, I would recommend going and checking out that video. I'll also have it linked down below if you guys are interested. I do just have a black pair of flares there. Those and my Rec Stretch, they're my absolute favorites to wear. Paragon and their flares, ooh, you guys gotta check them out. What I really love that kind of separates Paragon from any other brands of flares that I have tried is Paragon always does a slit right here, which I think it is extremely flattering, and it's so different from other flares that I've seen. It just gives it that really nice touch. And then when you add in the Sculpt Seam Plus, and you really got the booty contour, perfection. So be sure to check those out if you guys are interested in that. But back to this launch here, if you do want these colors, it comes in that as well as the new bodysuit. I didn't get the bodysuit with my picks here, so I don't have that to show you guys, but if I had to recommend a color for a bodysuit, this would definitely be a good color to go ahead and grab. Okay, so we have our fifth and final outfit. So I did save my second favorite for last. I love this fit, love this bra. This bra reminds me a lot of this Fast Track bra that came out with the Cosmic launch. So obviously the back, here's the back just for reference here, is very different than the back on this bra, right? So we just had the two straps, but the way that the cup pads are molded is basically the exact same, which is why I said it reminds me of this. So I really love this because although I hate the way that cup pads kind of look in a bra sometimes, I do like to keep them in there just to keep the nippies covered. That's just my personal preference. So with this bra, having it completely built in is amazing. So what I can say is you do have a little bit of lines that you have from the cup pad moldings. And really the best way I can show you is from this bra, seeing as it is the exact same. So you have the band down below, but then you have this sewn in cup pad. So this line that you're seeing here is basically the same exact line. So it's not really something that bothers me, but just something to note if you are kind of seeing this here. It doesn't really come up a whole lot here, but this bra, extremely comfortable, size small. Straps are a little bit more on the dainty side. Now they do feel like they dig a little bit right here. Now they are thinner straps, so naturally you're going to have that. Now on the contrary, we do have a lot of adjustments here in the back. So if you did want to loosen this up, you certainly can, and you're going to have a lot more maneuverability, and you probably won't feel that. Actually, when I was first putting this bra on, I looked at it and I was like, oh, I need to tighten all these straps. I always have to tighten my straps before I put a bra on. So I'm tightening every single strap. I go to put it on, it's like sucked up all the way. I couldn't even it just didn't fit. So I'm telling my husband, I'm like, please just help me with these straps. So he loosened them, and he basically loosened them to how they came when I pulled this out of the packaging. So I really don't feel like you have to do all the adjustments in the world with this bra, and it does come adjusted to probably fit the majority of people that are putting it on. Don't do like me and tighten all the straps thinking that's what you have to do, because I promise you, you probably don't. And another thing that happened when I did that is this bottom part here was like sucked up all the way up here. So at least now it's more of an even line all the way across. So just something to tell you guys, because that is exactly what I did. But this bra, I think I'm gonna pick this up in black too, because I actually really love this bra, and I think it's very flattering. Now, if I had to compare this bra to these other two bras, this is definitely light support, without a doubt. Like, it's a bralette. We all know this is gonna be light support. This is still gonna be pretty light support, just given the way that the functionality or lack thereof with the bra is. It's just meant to obviously be a cute bra to wear in the gym. This one I would say is more on the lines of like a medium compression. You are a little bit more held in if I'm bouncing around. Like I don't have a whole lot of bounce up here, so that is really nice versus these you're probably gonna fall out of if you have a little bit of a bigger chest. So something to keep in mind as well is if you're looking for something that is more of a medium compression, I'd say this is light to medium, but in a scale more on the medium side than the light. You can pick this bra up, but it only does come in this breeze color and black color, but black's a staple color. You can really pair it with any of these leggings too if you are looking to have that bra. Now these leggings are the exact same leggings as these ones here. These are the Icons. I love these leggings. If I had to make any recommendations on what to get in this launch, would be the bralette or this bra or even both, and the Icon leggings, and of course a pair of flares. You gotta pick up the flares if you have not tried Paragon's flares before, and probably the jumpsuit, seeing as I like their jumpsuits, but I don't have it to show you guys. And then our leggings. So you can see here, not sheer from the front at all. The compression is just on point. Oh, I love these. I feel like they're a little bit more compressive too than the original Sculpt Seam Non Plus. So here we are from the side. So as you can see, we do have a little bit more aggressive of a scrunch since these are the Sculpt Seam Plus. Here, these are a little bit more angles here, in case you guys are wondering. Now, for a squat test, but if I do bend over, you can see you're not gonna see anything. I am wearing a new thong, but you're not gonna see anything with this light of a color. So if you are looking to pick up a lighter color in this launch, you're probably going to be just fine. Well, all right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. For all of you who made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you guys' support. Everything from this collection is just straight fire. So if you're going to pick up anything from this launch or anything else that Paragon does still have in stock, I would greatly appreciate it if you could use my code. It is AshleyJ10. I will of course have it linked down below as well. It does help me out a little bit, and it also saves you 10% on your purchase. And if you did use my code, make sure to let me know in the comments. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet and you like content like this and you'd like to see more, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on this video if you liked it. And as always, let me know in the comments down below which one of these outfits is your favorites. And if you guys would like to see any other content from me, maybe give me some ideas, let me know as well. I love hearing you guys' input on my channel, and it really does help me to grow my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.